Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Bigfatpsychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie, we're going to look at Meghan last night in a hotel, apparently begging Harry, please don't leave me. The staff aired it, apparently it's all on Neil Sean's version. And yes, I'm going to look into that because please don't leave me. Oh, sounds promising. Okay, so is it true that Meghan got herself into a tiz at the hotel and was begging Harry not to leave her? Oh, I think the manager had to be called as well. The manager, I told you he is not staying there. Yeah, the manager. Why was the manager called? Well, because she was making a disturbance and a bloody racket. I don't need a card for that. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. So I wonder if it's evening there. It's certainly dark. A lot of darkness. The shadow. Well, she's after him all the time, isn't she? She's chasing him around. Look, she's the cat. She's the pussy and he's the mouse. It was late. It was so late. What was going through Meghan's head at this time? That he was getting taking out revenge on her. And she's also frightened of people knowing that they are at the same hotel. It's not different rooms, it's a different place altogether where he's sleeping. So, yeah, she felt like he was taking revenge. She doesn't trust him. I think I saw him looking tired and I thought, if he was tired, he's been up all night on his phone. Yeah, don't trust him. That he's unreliable, you know, where he's going. She don't believe that where he says he's going, that he's going to. She's worried about other people finding this out. How did Harry feel about her kicking off? It must be hard, you know, when you're trying to kind of move on. Right, a lot of people said about him cheating. I don't think he's cheating. I think they split up, you know, some time ago. A lot longer than we think. But I would say, like, definitely the last 3 months of last year. So, if he was going to rehab, he would have assessed his situation with Meghan. How did Harry feel about this? Trapped, stuck. She wouldn't let him go. He was trying to get out the door. If there'd have been a, you know, if there'd have been a window close by, I'm sure he would have jumped through it. She's tried to keep him there. He couldn't get out until the management come. So he wouldn't have rang him. He wouldn't have rang the manager and said, let me out. But what would have happened is that, you know, there's been a bit of raised voices. And if it's a posh hotel, you know, they don't want other guests being disturbed. Did other guests hear this? Or see it? Both. Oh, a few people have seen this. A few people. because she knows deep down what Harry is doing. He's going to text this girl, you know, he's going to ring her, they're going to talk for hours, they can't get enough of each other. Did Harry tell Meghan that he wanted to stay in the bunkers with the, you know, the Invictus guys? That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Wow. I'm loving this. She's unravelling and everything's unravelling with her. How does, you know, Harry feel about Meghan now? He don't like that she's all over him, you know, all over her arms, all over his arms, kissing him in his face, you know. She's grabbing his face. Sometimes she's actually saying something when her hands their hands are there and it's covered, or she's not kissing him at all. But in other things, yeah, she wants to, you know, send this message. You can't stand it. In fact, I see him as steaming, you know, steaming at times. He's got like steam coming out of his ears. She's such an ordeal. He thought he was going there on his own, you know, to Invictus, and then obviously she's insisted on coming. And it's just all gone, you know, it's become a burden to him. I don't feel sorry for him. I'm reading what's going on, okay? I don't feel sorry for him. He's done a lot of stuff, but he needs to turn things around. Why did Harry end his relationship with Meghan? It was unrealistic to think that this would ever work with all the shenanigans and all the stuff they've been up to behind closed doors, you know, nefarious deeds and deals and everything. It's just not for him, and he doesn't want to be in the spotlight. He wants to attend Invictus and then get off. He might want to go to Africa, but he certainly isn't in for this pomp and ceremony, you know, going to people's houses, going to shows. She's just too much. She wants the limelight and he doesn't. That's why they've split up. And it was before Christmas. I am kind of thinking the 17th of September, maybe August. How does Harry feel, how does Meghan feel about Harry, you know, finishing the relationship, the ending, let's say? How does Meghan feel about Harry ending their relationship? That he'll come back, you know, she can win him back, and they've got anniversaries and kids to tie him. Talking about the past, but she's the same in the past and will be in the future. There's no change for her. There is for Harry, but not for her. He's going to back out and he don't want to know. And she thinks, you know, that they can make things up, and especially here as well in Invictus, where there are two of them, and she thought they was going to share a hotel. How did Meghan feel? Because he's not close to her then, you know, he's not close to her. How does Meghan feel about Harry not wanting to stay in the same room? I told you, she's trying to get, you know, use sex to get, she thinks that'll work. How does Meghan feel about, you know, Harry not wanting to stay with her and refusing to stay with her? That's it. Everybody else's fault. It's never hers, is it? It's not her fault, okay? And she's real pissed off. You know, why did the veterans need you, Harry? I need you. I need you more. Our children need you. It's not washing. It's not washing. How is Harry coping with trying to keep her in the past and, you know, go on a brighter future? How is he feeling about his future with his new lady? That they're going for all this, you know. It's not what he wanted. He wouldn't wish Meghan on his worst enemy as well. You know, it's like, it's hard. It's very difficult for him because he's trying to, you know, reassure his new love that things are going to be all right. Because if you see it on the screen, it looks absolutely terrible. It does. Absolutely, it looks terrible. It looks a very bad impression. You know, so, and this, you see her smiling while Harry's miserable, you know, and she's got her claws into his arm and stuff. It's just hard. It's a nightmare for him. Will Harry like Meghan even less after this Invictus charade? Absolutely. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, there's nothing happiness there at all. Now, I will say so far as what I've got with Harry's new love. I said he went to rehab and he met her while he was there and that he was a member of staff. But I am quite prepared. I'll do it tomorrow, maybe another reading on this. And I think it is staff. I've got the keyword right, staff. I think somebody's been visiting him in rehab. And I also believe that this woman is well known. We know her. That's what I keep thinking. We know her. But I can't work out whether, you know, that it's somebody famous or this, that and the other. So I'll do it in more detail. But yeah, Harry will certainly, you know, hate her anymore. Because it's the... all the press and all the stuff in, you know, and her Instagram and who does that? And Shanta, you know, you're watching a game and then she is shoving a mobile phone for Instagram. And have you noticed it says Harry, Meghan, Archie and Lilibet? Well, that's a new handle as well, I think. I mean, I don't understand that much about Instagram, but that's what we saw on the screen. And how is Harry's new love feeling about Meghan? This woman, I tell you now, will shut Meghan up. So for whatever reason that I'm not quite clear about, but she will shut her up. She won't get the problems of Meghan at all. So either this woman's got something over her or is a lot more higher up in the chain. Yeah, how's she feeling about this? She's thinking, I can't have what I want, so it's time to move on, you know. This isn't going to work. Maybe, you know, hopefully it's less than that and that, you know, she would like to be spending time, not hogging the cameras at Invictus. She could have stayed in Vancouver in a hotel and they could have been quiet about it, you know. Because money is no object to these. And how is... Harry feeling about this woman who is, you know, feeling like it's never going to work out? How is Harry feeling about her thoughts? What she's saying, because she's told him. He needs to tell, you know, he needs to tell her. It's all right separating and saying rehab and then I'm going to get my head together, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, he's too much of a coward to come out. or he can't do it just yet. You know, there's something there keeping, what's holding him back from just, you know, coming out? I think it's a court case. You know, so if he came out now, that's it. So if he came out now and says, you know, declares that him and Meghan are over, it could impact his court case, because then he's got, you know, it looks bad. That's how he's seen it, you know, whether it's right or wrong. It is a bit of a bad PR move when this case is still going on. So is Harry, yes or no, trying to wait until after the visa saga? Absolutely, absolutely. That's what it's all about. And then after that, he's saying to her, then I can do it. Then I can do it, and I will do it. It's just right now that he can't. Well, that's amazing, amazing. Okay, guys, if I didn't mention at the beginning of this video or the last video, excuse me, yeah, if I didn't mention it, sorry about coughing. If I didn't mention it, I'm having problems with the likes and the subs and the suppression. Again, it's getting right on my nerves, and I'm sorry to keep asking you, but I can see, you know, 1 minute I've gained 360 odd subscribers, and then it goes down to 299. This is for the whole of February. Well, you know, I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, like, but I don't think I lost 60 subscribers in a bloody week. And the likes, I've been having problems with the likes. I've tried liking yours, your comments, and sending you hearts, and I have to keep going back because it just comes out that I haven't sent it. So please do keep an eye out. Please do make sure, if you're liking a video, that you'll see it is liked, and then maybe check it again. And also check if you're subscribed as well, guys, because they're quite good at that, aren't they? And I'm really focusing on Harry and Meghan at the moment, and the things that they've been doing. So the RRP one and stuff, you know, this is all trying to be suppressed. Okay, guys, that's it. You've been wonderful to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon with another reading. Bye now. Bye-bye.